It's Tim Heerdink with Eulogies For The Living. I'm doing another episode. This time I'll talk about time and how there's very little of it. I usually talk about somebody who's passed away on the show, but I feel like time is what passes away every single second we breathe. There's no present really, because as soon as the future comes, it's the past. And yeah, it's just a sad thing. People waste a whole bunch of time in their life, and they never get it back. So it's great to live life wisely and never take it for granted. Live it to the fullest and to enjoy yourself. You know, don't live with regret of not talking to an old friend, or never doing an activity or anything that you want to do. Some people get stuck in such boring routines, they get too comfortable, they get bored, and they just die off. And it's nice to have fun and enjoy yourself. You know, work isn't everything. And so, yeah, I mean, people just get too caught up in their busy schedules in their lives, and they don't stop to think that they might not get to see a loved one again, and they assume that they're invincible, basically, that they're gonna live forever. But everyone has an expiration date. We all are heading towards the death ever since birth, and yeah, people will need to take that in consideration. Just because they're younger doesn't mean that they're in the clear from death's door. I mean, people as young, you know, newborns, they die. You could live to be 100, but you never know. You don't know what day you're gonna die. So just live one day at a time, and just enjoy each day as it's your last, because you never know how long you have. You know, it would suck to know what day you're going to die, so just assume it could be today or tomorrow, and just make that your life motto. You know, have good relationships with the people around you. Take your goals, make them, and yeah, meet your goals. Don't ever say, I can do it later. You need to enjoy life and live it. And you know, just prioritize what's important to you. Do you want to work 12 hours a day, never see your family, and don't get to see your kids grow up, but at least you put food on the table? I'm sure there's some things you could deal without. Maybe grow your own garden. I mean, there's a bunch of bad stuff in the food these days anyway, so yeah, just save time, have the kids go out and grow your garden. I mean, there's plenty of things that the family can do together. You just have to come up with activities. I mean, family is everything. You might think if family turns your back on you, but I mean, it's there no matter what. So yeah, just gotta keep on going. Find what you like, what makes you happy, and just keep at it. You know, I want to write a book and everything, and the world don't want you to accomplish something that you want to do. You have to keep striving for it. So I'm gonna keep on going, trying to get the book done. I have what I'm gonna do in mind, and I have treatments for it, but it's just a matter of balancing the busy schedule with 3 TV shows and another film going into production. And you know, I just finished my 2nd screenplay, and I'm going on my 3rd. And yeah, I definitely want to get a novel done, so I'm going to make that a big priority after getting married. It's a great time in my life, and I'm looking forward to many years of great times, and I'm not going to take advantage of it. So yeah, you know, yeah, so this second just went by and it passed away. It's expired, and we'll never get it back. So, yeah, time. It was nice to know you, and yeah, it was good while it lasted. Yeah, so as time keeps ticking by, many people are still lost with their religion. And, I'm not telling you to believe one way or the other. I give you the choice to choose on your own. It's your salvation, not mine. I already have mine. But as always, I'm going to read great books that I like to read. So I guess we should start off with a prayer. Yeah, Lord, can you watch over everybody who chooses not to believe in you? Give them strength to make it through their day, and hopefully they can realize the truth and get closer to you so that they don't have to be tormented forever. And bring them peace, and make sure they're safe. Alright, so I guess I'll read today's devotion from Jesus Calling. Let's see. Today is June 11th, 2014, on page 170. Trust me and don't be afraid, for I am your strength and song. Do not let fear dissipate your energy. Instead, invest your energy in trusting me and singing my song. The battle for control of your mind is fierce, and years of worry have made you vulnerable to the enemy. Therefore, you need to be vigilant and guarding your thoughts. Do not despise this weakness in yourself, since I am using it to draw you closer to me. Your constant need for me creates an intimacy that is well worth all the effort. You are not alone in this struggle for your mind. My spirit living within you is ever ready to help in this striving. Ask him to control your mind. He will bless you with life and peace. Isaiah 12:2 and Romans 8:6. So basically, the Lord's saying that people worry too much and they get in their own business and let anxiety rule their lives. When he's putting these obstacles throughout your day to bring you closer to him, I know you're like, why would he do that? Why would he put stuff in our way purposely to make our lives horrible? Well, no. I mean, if life were perfect, and you'd feel like you were self-sufficient and you didn't need him, you'd feel like, why would I even care about God? He's telling you you need him and you should focus on him, and then life will be better. If you keep on going on your own path, it ain't going to be the right path. Many people feel like they have enough time in the world. If they ever want to get into church or religion, they have time to do that later on in their life when they're old and they've already partied and they've done all that they wanted to do. But I mean, there's people who die young, car crashes, cancer, shootings, violence, anything, heart attacks, you name it. People have so many ways to die in this earth, and it's horrible when they don't reach that peace and the salvation that they need to go on to the next life. Now, some people die once and they have the next life, and some people just die twice, and it's sad when people push off and wait a different time in their life. Because sometimes that time does not reach, and it just never happens. Now, right now in the Bible, I'm reading in Deuteronomy, and right now I think I'm on chapter 21. It takes a long time to get through this. But yeah, it's just going through the laws and stuff again. And yeah, there's plenty of things to follow in there. It's great. But time is the greatest law of all, I feel, because you can never cheat it. You can never get it back. You can't buy it nothing. It's gone when it's gone, and it's already gone. New one's coming, and it keeps on going. Eventually, though, eventually it is going to go away, and it's never going to come back. The world will end, and that'll be it. Nothing left to the story after that. This world will just be gone. And people feel like it will be there forever. But you only have so much time in your life. The average, at least American anyways, but usually the average human lives to be, 70 or 80 these days. A lot of people are getting closer to 90s and 100 now, but either way, even if you live 100 years, it's just a fragment of how long Earth has been here, and I don't feel like there's 100 years left to be on this Earth. I mean, I feel like it's going to end any time now with the rapture, as I have portrayed on my arm, with the, God bringing the bodies back up into the heavens. And so, I just feel it could happen any day. And best be expecting it. Right now, I don't have it on me, but I'm starting to read the Left Behind series. And there's a new film with Nicolas Cage. It's a remake, or a different version of it. It's coming out October 3rd, I think, this year. So that'd be cool to see it. Another version of Left Behind. Basically about the end of the world, biblical times, Revelation. And just talks about how people are going to be taken in the rapture, and the people who didn't believe are stuck. And I think they have, maybe 7 years to change their mind before the end of it all. I'm not sure. But I'll keep reading it. There's like 16 books in it, and I look forward to reading all of it. I am obsessed with time, as you can see in my writings. I love watches. I wear mine on the right hand just because I'm weird. And, yeah, I got that for my birthday 1 year. And, I love it. One of my favorite birthday presents ever, and ever got for me. People were obsessed with it, though. People were obsessed with time. I mean, they're always checking on their phone and their watches and everything, the clock. Because they always have somewhere else to be, but they just need to live in the moment. Instead of wasting time, they should preserve it and just think every second of the day better not be wasting it doing something. You have to live in the moment. And I feel like so many people waste their time. They're with people that they could be talking to, but instead they're sitting there and they're texting on their phones, and they forget how to communicate anymore. It's just sad. I mean, it's horrible. Some people haven't seen any of their family in years, and like, boy, just because you can talk on the internet doesn't mean that it's better than seeing them in person. And that's what we are. We're social beings, and we need that contact. And so it's horrible. It's horrible just to stop communicating altogether. I mean, I know people. I haven't talked to some people for a long time, and it sucks. It's the way the world works sometimes. And yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and read my poem for today. This one's titled Hands by me, Heerdink. So let's go. The hands of the clock go tick-tock, never failing to keep its count. Moving with their constant velocity, their perfection cannot be beat. The hands of an abusive woman, never forgiving or comforting. All they leave are bruises and shame, breaking the veins of one's trust. The hands of God control the day and the night, never letting go to what is dear, healing mankind to the best of their ability, but even God is just a man. The hands of time cannot make everything right. Never is there the strength to persevere. Just a matter of fading away, falling constantly is the sand. The hands are all around us. Never hesitation to let go, breaking us down with every second until the last grain hits the ground. There's many interpretations for that poem. Hands, they do many things. I mean, you can kill someone with your own hands. The time kills away with its hands. I made the comment about God only being a man. I know God's not necessarily a gender. We always refer to him as a male, but it's more of an extra. He's a being beyond our understanding. And I'm not saying that God's not perfect when I say the line that he is just a man, but God allows things to happen, even if they're bad. Some people don't understand that concept. Oh, well, if God loved me, then nothing bad would ever happen to me. Well, that's wrong. You got it all wrong. Sorry. No, bad things happen all the time, and more bad things happen than good in this world. And as time goes on, more bad things continue to happen. I mean, there was just a shooting the other day in a college, in, I don't know if it's Arizona or Oregon, one of them states. And, yeah, those college students thought they had a long time to live. Well, I guess not. And, so, no, that bad things will happen to good people. And a lot of times good things happen to bad people. That's the way the devil works. He wants them to be reliant on themselves and draw them further and further away from God so that he can have them in his lair for the rest of eternity. He's heard he never passes away after that. Once this earth is done, there is just eternal either salvation or damnation. You got your choice. You believe that Jesus died on the cross for you, and you can live forever in heaven, or you can just choose to do whatever you want and deal with your 70 or 80 years you have here partying it up, and then you can go and die forever. Whatever you want to do. Really doesn't affect me, you know. I already made my mind up. So, yeah, I'm not expecting, you know, rainbows and sunshine the rest of my life because I made the decision to believe in God. No. Life's been pretty much crap, you know. I mean, it's good. I'm happy. This is a great time in my life. I'm getting married. I love it. But there's always going to be crap to shovel out of the way. And, can't get away from that. You know, lost a job, or you know, you'll fail one thing, you keep going at it. Somebody pass away unexpectedly, car breaks down, you know, you get sick, anything can happen. But you gotta roll with the punches and you gotta keep on going. There's another day for the most part, as long as you're living. And but don't assume that there's a tomorrow. Just make amends with today and keep on going. That's my advice to you. Time can't heal everything, but you can make the decision to deal with it in a better way. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Be productive. Work towards your success. Have fun. Enjoy your family. Make good choices. Don't worry so much on what's going on with time. It'll be there, ticking away. If there's something that you want to do in life, though, I suggest you make a plan to do it before it's too late. And I just hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy it. The hands of the clock go tick-tock, never failing to keep its count, moving with their constant velocity. Their perfection cannot be beat. The hands of an abusive woman, never forgiving or comforting. All they leave are bruises and shame. Breaking the veins of one's trust. The hands of God control the day and the night, never letting go to what is dear. Healing mankind to the best of their ability. But even God is just a man. The hands of time cannot make everything right. Never is there the strength to persevere. Just a matter of fading away. Falling constantly in the sand. The hands are all around us. Never a hesitation to let go. Breaking us down with every second. Until the last grain hits the ground.
I see the darkness coming for me. It brings a wave of insanity. Everywhere I go, it's following. I want to escape, but it's swallowing. Yeah. The light has died, no longer by my side. I think of all I miss as I fall into the abyss. Will someone help me? I have this feeling, it feels so real to me. The dark days have come to get me. It runs blood, but it won't let me. It's like I'm stuck in a dream, makes me want to scream.